Hi everybody, it's the Retriyuki once again, giving you guys a little bit of an update to the world building ahead of tonight's stream. There is a little bit of a thing I need to talk about that I just found out about. So you can see that I am in the Unity program, well, working on uploading the Quest version of the village. As you guys can see, however, this is not the village. So what happened to it? Well, I actually still have it. The thing is, there's a little bit of a hiccup. So this is supposed to be the update today. Now, if you are on PC, you can actually play this right now because I uploaded the build last night. But there's a problem with this. If you are on Quest, other than not uploading the build last night because it was like midnight, as you guys can see on the right side of your screen, we have the world debugger thing here, and there's a little bit of a thing that we need to talk about for that. So apparently, you cannot upload builds over 100 megabytes, like size wise. Right now, if I included the village, that would be 122.9 megabytes, and that is 22.9 over the legal limit on Quest. Now, you might be wondering, what is the legal limit? The legal limit on Quest is 100, exactly 100.0. Right now, we're over the limit by 22.9. However, on PC, that's a different story. On PC, it's 300. Okay. Now, what's going to happen? What's going to be happening for tonight then? Well, here's what I'm thinking. I actually just uploaded a poll on the channel, and I did update my icon and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at that poll because I want you guys to make sure that you guys know what you guys are voting for. So you have four choices here. I might eliminate one. The first one is do the live stream, but do a mini size version of the village area. The the catch with this is we will be starting very late because not only do I have to build the mini village like like I showed you earlier, but if I'm gonna resize that thing, I have to keep it below 22.9 megabytes. And we have no idea of how much of the village is going to be built. Number letter two, or not letter two. Number two, remove the village section and do it as a different world altogether. Granted that a portal zone will be added. So what that means is what that what that signifies is that if we go back into the Unity and let's just say that I remove this village area and that would be this one. If I remove the village area, by the way, I did back it up, don't worry. If I remove that village area and then in the house, in this house right here, the Moonlight House itself, I'm going to add one room, potentially right here, where this pink neon light is. And then instead of a character room, we're gonna have a portal room so that any other worlds that I made can be visited. That includes any future worlds. We could do a portal room somewhere here. So you can see all my other worlds, including the one that I'm coming up with to recreate my own house. No, that is not cap. I'm actually gonna do it. Just wait for it. Okay? So that's one option right here. So portal room here, and then I'll make the Moonlight Village a separate area, if you will. That's another option. Let's go back to the poll here. And if we go back to the poll, go ahead and take a look at it. Number three is live stream next week. So Moonlight House and Moonlight Village will be on live streams next week. But the catch is there is no live stream at all today. So if you choose C, then we will have live streams of Moonlight House and Moonlight Village, but there is no live stream today. That will be saved for next week so I can optimize it correctly. Or number four, or letter D, do a PC only today. Switch to the normal Sovereign Trail home, which is our normal world. Then return to Moonlight House next week so that we can have the village. Right now, the poll has it at the first one, but I'm very optimistic that we're gonna have a mini village. But the problem is, who knows? Because 22.9 megabytes sounds like a lot. It's not. This thing alone, if you do not include the outside, I think that's already 80. If you include the outside with the trees and the chairs here, that's already 80. 80 megabytes off the rip. So who knows how big the village itself will be. That's my that's that's the concern here. Now let's see what happens. We're gonna do a little testing here because there is a little bit of a road system in here. Let's see what happens if I remove this road here. How much megabytes is that gonna save? We're gonna find out. Right now I'm gonna go to the SDK. I'm gonna build and test this one right here. This is why you want to back up your projects too, just in case something doesn't work. Like the village. The village is actually I wanted to do the village because it's a pretty neat concept for role playing purposes, but the problem was the upload. The upload size is over 100 megabytes, and Quest don't like that for some reason. I think if we look at Sovereign Chill Club, let's see how much that is, because I'm very interested. So if we take a look at Sovereign Chill Club, let's see, because it is the world that we usually go in. Uh, Here we go. So Sovereign Chill Home, the original, the size is. Take a look at this. Is only 71 megabytes. That's it for both versions. That's crazy, and it's both. It's quite compatible. This is only 71 megabytes. I thought it was gonna be more. Let's go to Club now because it's the new one. The Club version is only 85. You would think it's more because there's a lot more assets, but somehow this guy made it 85. I did some compressions and stuff, but it's still not helping. I'm still over 100 if we take a look at it this way. Now let's see what happens. I already launched on VR chat, but let's see what happens in terms of the build numbers. So VR chat's already launched. I'm gonna go to World Builder, and the number that I get with removing that thing. Oh yeah, by the way, the UI is indeed fixed. If we close it out now, let's see what number they give me. Okay, looks like it's still 79. So removing that road made didn't make any difference. It is still 79. And knowing that you only have 21.1 megabytes to work with, that's not much. And that might be the issue. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have to play it safe. We're still live streaming tonight, but here's what my policy. We're live streaming tonight, but the thing is, we're only gonna be doing the. I'm really scared that the village section is gonna take what do you call this? More megabyte. So what I'm thinking is, let's see how far we can take this without going over 21. It might just be a small village, literal small village. If you guys want me to do a larger village, then I have to do another world. That is the that's the premise. That's why the update video is today. Once if I feel comfortable, then we can try it again. No matter what, you're gonna get another world no matter what because I'm gonna do a replication challenge, if you will. So let's see how far I can go with this, and we'll see you guys either later tonight or next week. Let's see what happens if I can make a small village. Okay, we'll see you guys soon.